Hi everyone, to introduce myself, I'm Anthony Pavagoro, Head of Sales at ImpacTech, and with more than 10 years experience in a few multinational organizations within the field. Honestly, I never imagined that one day it would have been that easy to monitor and coach my sales team. Now, myself, I always wanted to know what differentiates one sales manager from another, what techniques, good or unorthodox or tactics specific managers were following, what they're pitching, but it was always impossible to track. I always actually wondered if there was a way to clone my most successful sales agents or to utilize my leads by assigning them to my most experienced agents. The examples I can talk about are endless, to be honest. Now, here at ImpacTech, what we managed to combine is a different state of our approach with statistical and deep learning methods to give you a new way to monitor your calls. And this is what we're going to see today. On our cloud-based PBX, you can see the AI module we recently just enabled, and you will also get to see that you can cover everything I previously mentioned and probably much, much more. With our Impact Sales Hero, you can increase your team's productivity, whether this is sales, support, compliance, or anything else. What we did, first of all, we added search filters to allow you to find your desired call records. So let's go and see a specific call. Let's listen to a call. I want to find one call that has been processed with our AI new module. So I'm going to select on done. I'm going to select over here on failed, meaning that this specific call I'm going to search for did not pass compliance. And I also want to select a tag that one of my agents mentioned. For example, I want to find a call that one of my agents exercised pressure. So let's just go ahead and see what calls we find. So over here now, we can see all records that match my predefined filters. Obviously, it's a simple grid with some basic information, but what I actually want to see over here now, and what is more interesting, I believe for you guys also, is what you're going to see within the call on the AI interface. So next action is going to be to view the AI data related to this call. Okay? Now, first thing you see on this interface is the compliance or brand protection module. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. Now, was this call compliant or not? And by the way, I want you to remember that everything you see on the screen is completely customizable. And what I mean by this is that you can define what your company considers as a compliant call. In our case, of course, in our example, we set up our own rules. And these rules are, for example, we want our agents to start with a formal introduction greeting, our agents to talk, the talk to listen ratio to be below 80%, so it's this over here. Our agents should not exercise any sort of pressure and of course give any kind of unwarranted claims, and our agents should not use any bad words, of course. And we see that it's thumbs down, meaning that one of these events was not followed. So I can see down below in my events, exercise of pressure. Automatically, one of these rules did not apply, meaning that call is not compliant, so call has not been approved. And again, to repeat myself, completely customizable. You just give us the rules and you can define what you consider as compliance or not. Now, the next section we have over here is the call summary, the sentiment analysis, that allows you to see the sentiment of the agent and the customer during various parts of the conversation. So you can know when was the agent or the customer positive, the mood was positive, or negative, or neutral. You can also see this down below within the audio. Okay? And of course you can click on, let's say, each part, and automatically it's going to show you when it was positive or negative or neutral on both sides. Next part we see over here is the talk to listen ratio. Now over here you can see if your agents are talking enough or more than the usual, for example, if they're talking sufficiently enough to achieve a specific target, or converting a deal, or supporting a customer, or whatever kind of rules apply in your case. So here is where you see the talk to listen ratio. Now below we see the audio dialogue, and over here you can see everything in regards to the core. You can click on any part of the wave. For example, now I'm going to click on this purple color where we can see this applies on a specific tag, exercise of pressure, and automatically it's going to redirect me to the part where this event took place. And I can also click on this.
I would like to inform you that your documents have been approved from us, and you can now proceed with making a deposit and start trading with us.
And see where this event took place, as you just heard. Okay? Now down below, the next thing we have is the transcription. So here, this part happens on hang up in our case, meaning that at the end of each call, once you hang up, after a few seconds, automatically you are able to see the transcription. We currently support up to 27 languages with an accuracy more than 85%. And last and least, what you see over here is the events section. What we call events are all the parts of the dialogue that AI thinks you are interested in and that you should give a closer look at. Yeah? So in events we have tags that are detected in a rule-based fashion where detail matters and only you can decide what must be tagged for each case. And then we have entities that are detected through statistical modeling, offering you the abstraction you need to generalize to unseen situations. Now, down below I can see all the tags and entities that were triggered, and the best part here is that you can decide to receive an SMS notification for each trigger. So for example, if I'm referring to compliance, customer in this case requested to talk to my manager. So you can see down below, manager request. I can even show you how you can view this. So if I go to the customer and click on this color, automatically you will see it took me on the transcription where it was requested from the customer to talk to my manager. So here you can now view everything from this specific window. Or sales related, let's say while listening to calls of your most successful agents, you will be able to identify the most important tags and use them for additional training. Just imagine to be able to clone your most successful agent. You can do this now through using our AI module. And again, I want to repeat and say that all events are completely customizable. Just give us the events you want to get triggered and you want to receive an alert about, and we will set up everything for you. Thank you.